Hi, my name is Jamie, and today I'm going to share an outline for a Puppet Playhouse puppet show. Today the theme is Prince and Princesses. Puppet shows are great for reluctant readers and are proven to increase comprehension and retention of stories in young readers. This video can be used for educators to create their own story hours or even for parents to help out their reluctant reader. Today we're going to start with a story called Elephant Joe Brave
by
Knight.
David Washakowitz.
It was a bright and sunny day at the castle. Elephant Joe was swimming in the moat. Suddenly, a cry came from the castle.
Help! Help!
Elephant Joe ran inside to see who was screaming. It was the king.
The Dark Knight has stolen my crown. Whoever returns it will have the biggest feast in the kingdom.
Quick, we need armor, we need horses.
He set off immediately.
Look at me, I'm a knight. I shall fight the Dark Knight and rescue the king's crown. Giddy up!
Soon Elephant Joe was in the enchanted forest. Deep in the forest was the Dark Knight's tower.
Come on out, Dark Knight, and bring the king's crown with you.
The Dark Knight's not in. I'm just a damsel in distress.
Suddenly, there was a terrible roar.
Roar!
Jumping jesters, I've woken the dreaded dragon. Back, you beast!
The dragon's fire melted Elephant Joe's sword. But luckily, he had a backup.
Quick, I must joust with him.
That tickles!
Can you please let me pass?
Please?
No one had ever said please to the dragon before. He let Elephant Joe pass.
We're coming, damsel.
Elephant Joe ran up the stairs into the castle.
There, damsel, you are rescued. Oh my, look, the damsel is actually the Dark Knight, and he's wearing the king's crown.
The Dark Knight locked Elephant in the tower. Then he stole Elephant Joe's horse and rode away.
Ha ha! Now I'm going to be the king of the castle.
Let me out, I have to defend the king.
Luckily, the dragon had a spare key. He let him out and gave him a ride through the enchanted forest and back to the castle.
There she is, quick, head for the castle.
He arrived just in time and landed on top of the castle.
Raise the drawbridge.
The drawbridge went up, and the horse chucked the Dark Knight into the moat. Splosh went the crown into the water.
Help! I can't swim!
Luckily, Elephant Joe is an excellent swimmer.
Oops.
Stand back, I shall rescue the king's crown.
Quick as a flash, he dove into the moat and saved the crown and dragged the Dark Knight ashore. The king was very pleased to have the crown back.
Arise, Sir Elephant Joe. We're most grateful for you. Dark Knight, you've been very bad. How shall we punish you?
Make her kiss that frog.
Oh, yuck!
Yippee! That'll turn me into a handsome prince. Good idea. But first, let's have our feast.
I like being a knight.
After stories, to check for comprehension and retention, it's good to ask a series of questions. For large groups, yes and no questions would be the easiest. This way, kids can simply call out the answer. In a one-on-one situation, more detailed questions can work. Some questions I use in my story hour include: did the elephant save the day? Was the Dark Knight mean to the king? What did the Dark Knight do that was mean? What did Elephant receive as a reward for helping the king get his crown back? Kids, especially little ones, like to get up and move around. At a story hour, it's best to do an activity in between your two puppet shows, or between your two stories. For my activity, I chose to read Prince and Princess rhymes. If you read the rhyme twice, by the third time the kids will catch on. This is an easy activity that the kids enjoy doing, because it's different yet fun. After the activity, I asked the kids to be seated. Now I'm going to do a puppet show with a princess story that I wrote. It's derived from many different Disney princess stories.
Once upon a time, in a magical kingdom far away, lived a princess named Rapunzel. As a baby, an evil witch named Mother Gothel stole Rapunzel from her king and queen parents. The king and queen were devastated as they believed they would never see their daughter again. As a teenager, Rapunzel managed to escape the tower Mother Gothel had trapped her in, with the help from a stranger, Flynn. On Rapunzel's journey back to her birth parents, Flynn and Rapunzel fell in love. When at last the long-lost princess had returned home, Flynn and Rapunzel were happy to announce their engagement to all those in the kingdom. Today, Rapunzel is getting ready for her royal wedding with her two best friends, Ariel and Tiana.
What do you think of this dress?
Beautiful.
You really think so?
Yeah, I really do. Besides, every dress in the store would look amazing on you.
Oh, thanks, Tiana. Ariel, what do you think?
It's wonderful.
Thanks, guys. I think I found the perfect dress. I'm gonna go check out and meet you in the cafe for lunch.
Okay.
See you later.
Tiana and Ariel walked down the street to the cafe, while Rapunzel proceeded to change out her new dress and back into her casual clothes. Tiana and Ariel picked a table close to the window in the cafe. Hi, ladies. May I take your order?
We'll just start with some tea. We're waiting for one more friend.
Okay, I'll be back in a few minutes.
So, Ariel, how are your father and sisters doing in the sea?
They're doing great. Sebastian convinced my whole family to join the sea chorus. They're having a performance the day after Rapunzel's wedding, and I'm going to return to the sea to watch.
That sounds wonderful. How's Flounder doing without you?
He's holding up. He enjoys when I visit every other weekend, and he also understands that I need to stay on land with Eric. What about you, Tiana? How's Prince Naveen?
He's great. He's been working a lot at Tiana's place since I've been helping out with Rapunzel's wedding preparations.
Ooh, how's Tiana's place doing?
Great. It's everything I've ever wanted and all that I needed. The customers seem to enjoy the food, the atmosphere, although some do complain about Naveen's breath smelling like frogs.
Ha! Talking about Rapunzel, where is she?
While the girls were chatting, Rapunzel completed the purchase of her beautiful gown and began walking towards the cafe. She was about to walk through the door when another customer pushed the door into Rapunzel. She fell backwards and her new dress fell out of the bag. It was torn into shreds. Rapunzel broke into tears while Tatiana and Ariel ran out to check on Rapunzel.
Rapunzel, are you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. My dress isn't. It's ruined.
Ariel picked up the dress off of the sidewalk. It was torn and covered in mud.
Hey, Rapunzel, it's all right.
No, it's not. I spent all day picking out the perfect outfit for my wedding, and now the dress is ruined. What is Flynn going to think?
Flynn's not going to think any less of you. Tatiana was right when she said that every dress in the store looks perfect on you.
But I liked that one.
I have an idea. My long-distance cousin Cinderella has a fairy godmother who's great friends with your mom, Rapunzel. I'm sure she taught a few fixer-upper skills to your mom over the years. Let's go see the Queen of the Kingdom can do for us.
Okay, Tiana, if you think she can fix it.
The three girls got on their horses and rode back to the castle. When they arrived, Rapunzel ran past the guard to find her mother.
Mom?
Yes, darling.
Mom, Tiana and Ariel helped me pick out this beautiful dress today. But then I tripped, and when I fell, I ripped the dress. Tiana thought you may have learned a few tricks from Fairy Godmother to help fix my dress.
I'm so sorry about your dress, Rapunzel. Although I don't have any magic like Fairy Godmother, I do have some mad sewing skills. All I'm going to need is your help.
Okay.
Everyone circled around the Queen. The Queen and Rapunzel sewed the dress back together while Tatiana and Ariel washed out the mud stains. In less than an hour, Rapunzel's dress looked good as new.
Looks amazing. Thanks for the help, everyone.
You're welcome, Rapunzel.
I can't wait for your big wedding day.
And I can't wait for Flynn to see your dress.
At last, it was Rapunzel's wedding day. She woke up early as she was so excited. Her friends met her at the church. At last, everyone in the church rose as Rapunzel walked down the aisle, holding onto the king's arm. Flynn teared up as he saw Rapunzel's beautiful dress. After the two said their vows, the whole audience clapped. Flynn and Rapunzel lived happily ever after in the magical kingdom.
Similar to before, it's best to review the story with the kids. After the princess story, I asked, who was getting married in the story? What was Rapunzel's problem? Who helped Rapunzel sew her dress back together? And did Rapunzel and Flynn live happily ever after? After activities and some stories, crafts helped the kids enforce what they just learned. In this story hour, the kids created prince and princess sock puppets as their craft. My story hour was for kindergarten to second graders, so I pre-cut the pieces because it's difficult for them. The kids were able to glue on the pieces with Aleene's felt and foam tacky glue, and they created these beautiful puppets. This is a princess and a prince. At a story hour, it's best to have both options so the kids can pick whether they prefer to make a princess or a prince. To kill more time and to keep the kids entertained, I printed out fairy and dragon coloring sheets, which the kids colored, cut, and then pasted on to popsicle sticks. So at the end of the program, the kids left with two wonderful puppets. It's also nice to let the kids have a turn using their new puppets and yours at the puppet stand towards the end of the program. I also crafted a parent survey to get their feedback and test how effective my program was. This may or may not be something you're interested in. Finally, it's best to have a series of backup plans in case your program is going faster than you expected. These can be simple and include songs that correlate to what you were talking about, so the kids can get up, sing, and dance, and enjoy themselves. I hope this video is helpful for you educators and parents looking to help your reluctant readers. If you enjoyed it, please watch my other two videos, story hours, and thanks for watching.